I'm Stephen Cook, and I'm we're gonna talk about the recently reimagined research software engineering facility at Bath, and yeah. So should we go?
Yeah. Straight off. Morning. Yeah. So I'm Ash. So very happy to be an RSE at Bath. Actually, my first RSE role, although I've been part of the RSE Society for about 10 years, I think. But that was also when I was working as a postdoc. So in computational biology, structural biology, most recently at UCL. Paper was just published yesterday, so it reminded me how long and difficult it is to do research, and it's really nice to have a career option that's not postdoc. But I previously worked in industry, database side of things. Yeah, that's probably enough for now.
I'm Stephen Cook. I was formerly in RSE here at Exeter, hence the black and white memorial photo for the benefit of my ex-colleagues. I was 3 years at Exeter, and I started at Bath in December, so it's quite new for me.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rinki. I don't have a portrait picture yet, but I have been an RSE for past 5 months, and I started working at University of Bath for 2-3 years back. And I have experience mostly in software development, working with Java and Python. And then I have 3 years of experience working as a AI and machine learning researcher. I'm also doing my part-time PhD, and my area of research is lung tomography using machine learning.
And then the kind of legacy aspect of our team is Georgie Wellock, who's on a period of leave at the moment, but she's been in RSE for a number of years at Bath. But yeah, the three of us are the kind of new aspect. So we're a core research facility at Bath. Most of the research facilities are based around kind of bits of equipment. So there's spectroscopy, and there's called a camera lab, which is kind of a big array of cameras for very in-depth photos. So yeah, we're kind of a little different from the way they're operating. But we became a facility, I think last year, March or May, something like that. And prior to that, we were under digital data and technology. So it's kind of a bit of a reimagining and trying something a bit different. I know that one of the Bristol teams has recently gone the other way and dropped the facility aspect. So we'll see how I get on. This is kind of a view of the structure, and then off to the right, where we don't fit on that org chart yet, but we are but when that all gets squeezed together, we'll be represented there as the RSE facility. So kind of part of our legacy work is supporting the HPC provisions at Bath. There's an HPC in the cloud, which is a Microsoft Azure provision. There's a high throughput machine, and then we're also supporting our users getting onto Isambard 3. And the kind of desire going forwards will be to get written onto grants, I think in a similar fashion to a lot of the RSE teams that kind of represented in this room. And then some of the other work that we do is ad hoc software support. So just kind of through the kind of legacy ticketing systems that we had coming in, answering emails, RSE support specifically for some of the people getting onto the kind of Isambard 3, kind of a bit more support than just the kind of, there you go, you're free to go, as much as anything to build our own expertise. And yeah, I think our role and our team will look like some flavor of these kind of other aspects. We'll also have an HPC role that will be coming live as soon as we find the right people to re-get the approval. I think that was it for my slides, yeah. So,